the distributive property tells us that multiplying a number by a sum or difference is the same as multiplying by each number in the sum or difference and then adding or subtracting. In example number 1, we have a number 7 times the sum of x plus 2. By using the distributive property, we can multiply 7 by each term in the sum. So to do this, we can show the rainbow. The rainbow to show how we multiply the number outside the parentheses, in this case the number 7, how we multiply that number by each term inside the parentheses. So the rainbow shows us we have 7 times x. So 7 times x, and we're adding here. And then we have 7 times 2, 7 times 2. So I'm multiplying 7 by each term inside the parentheses. 7 times x is simply 7x, I'm adding, and this is 7 times 2, which is 14. That is my simplified expression. Example number 2, we have 3 times a difference. 3 times the difference of y and 2. So same thing, we show the rainbow here. 3 times y is 3y, and we're subtracting. Then we have 3 times 2. 3 times 2 I know is 6, and that is my simplified expression. In example 3 here, we're going to need to distribute and then combine like terms to have a simplified expression. So I have 3 times the sum of x plus 4. So I show the rainbow. 3 times x is 3x, and 3 times 4 is 12. So I'm adding here, so add 12. Now this 6x does not get distributed to because it is not inside the parentheses, it is outside. And so all you do is simply bring it down into your expression. Now at this point we need to combine like terms to simplify the expression. 3x and 6x are like terms. I'm going to put them in the same shape so I know that they're like terms. They have the same variable x and the same exponent 1. I know that 3x plus 6x is 9x. I simply add their coefficients. 3 plus 6 is 9. This 12 is a constant. There are no other constants to combine it with, and so it gets brought down into my simplified final expression. 9x plus 12. Example number 4, I have 2 times y minus 5 plus 7y plus 14. Again, I need to distribute here because this is 2 times this. I need to multiply before I can add. 2 times y is simply 2y. I'm subtracting here. 2 times 5 is 10. Again, this 7y plus 14, I do not distribute to those terms because they're outside the parentheses. So what I do is bring them down. I still have plus 7y plus 14. At this point, you need to combine like terms to simplify your expression. You have 2y and 7y. Notice how I put the sign inside the shape so I know that it's positive. Well, 2y and 7y, that's 9y. And then I have constants I can combine. I have negative 10 or minus 10 you could say, and positive 14. Well, what's 14 minus 10? Well, 14 minus 10 is positive 4. So if it's positive 4, I'm going to put a plus 4 because this plus sign is add. It's a plus sign. It's also a positive sign. 9y plus 4 is my simplified expression. Last example, number 5. Now here I see that I have 3 times the sum of 5 plus 7a. That's what I need to do first because the order of operations tells me that I should multiply before I can add and subtract. And so these terms, 4a minus 6, simply get brought down. I can't subtract before I multiply. I'm going to show the rainbow here. 3 times 5 is 15, positive 15. Now I have 3 times 7a, which is positive 21, because 3 times 7 is 21. I keep the a, so positive 21a. Okay, then again I have plus 2a. I just simply bring that down to my expression. Okay, now I need to combine like terms to simplify. I'm going to combine my a terms. I have 4a plus 21a plus 2a. Again, the sign is inside the shape. So 4 plus 21 is 25. 25 plus 2 is 27, and the variable and the exponent stay the same. So 27a to the first power. But remember, when the exponent's 1, you don't need to write it. Finally, I combine my constants. I have 15 and minus 6. 15 minus 6 is positive 9. That is my simplified expression.